So J.J. Arcega, Whiteside, and running back Miles Sanders are two guys that are going to be the future of this offense. You look down the road, Alshon Jeffrey has, a few more years left on his contract. I have a feeling, and I have a big feeling that J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the wide receiver from Stanford, is going to come in as that Alshon Jeffrey wide receiver later on after Alshon Jeffrey leaves this team. By the time Alshon pretty much is gone, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is going to almost have a new deal. Probably a year within, he'll have a deal upcoming after his rookie contract. And he will be the new intermediate wide receiver, the 50-ball catch wide receiver. And he has so much to learn right now, and he has so much upside. He already has upside. He has even more upside. He's got more roof to go up and take with his own hands because he's got a big future ahead of him, okay? And then you look at Miles Sanders, and this could be, unless we don't go by a running back by committee, we go with the featured back type thing. I don't know what the case is at the running back position. I think the Eagles will always, and this Doug Pearson offense will always run a running back by committee. Because when you have a running back by committee, you don't have to pay a top dollar running back. But if Miles Sanders works out to the point where he's balling out, and I think he's going to do really well, and he's going to be a home run hitter for us, I could see these two players being the future on this offense. Okay, Alshon Jeffrey leaves, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside comes in and be that intermediate pass catcher, 50-50 ball catcher. He comes in and does a phenomenal job. You look at Miles Sanders. I'm just going to go back and forth because I love going back and forth. You go to Miles Sanders, and you know what? We haven't had, he wants to have a better, a better career than LaShawn McCoy. He's watched LaShawn McCoy, and, he's been a big fan. And he wants to have a better career than LaShawn McCoy here. He wants to be that guy in Philadelphia, the face of the backfield for Philadelphia. This way, we'll never have to worry about a running back ever again, unless we're getting depth running backs, but that's a different story. And I think we have perfect depth behind Jordan Howard, behind Miles Sanders. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not saying, I know you're going to say, well, we have Jordan Howard. They can resign Jordan Howard. But let me tell you something. If the Eagles let go of Jordan Howard after this year, they get a compensatory pick, which is a 6th-round pick or a 5th. I don't know. I think it's going to be a 6th. So I know it was a conditional 6, but I think it'll be a 6 for what they gave them first. So if they let go of Jordan Howard, you get a 6th-round pick. And then you have, it's very exciting. I think they drafted these two guys because they have a feeling that these two guys are going to be the main focus of this offense later on in their careers. They're going to be new starters in Philadelphia later in their careers, okay? Miles Sanders will soon be the front-running running back in this offense. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside will get paid a new contract in a few years, and once Alshon Jeffrey leaves, you have him. I think that they will move J.J. to the slot after Nelson leaves. And then soon after, they'll move him to the outside after Alshon leaves and then get another guy into the slot. So that is the plan. And I think that this is, like I said, it's very exciting. These two guys, by Pro Football Focus, the Eagles got the 2 steals of the draft in these 2 players. You know what? And I'm not mad. After, I didn't know, and I've heard of J.J. Arcega-Whiteside from Stanford, but I never watched him too much. So I didn't go over too many wide receivers in the draft either because I really thought we were going to go after a D tackle in the first round. That didn't work. So after watching both these players, and I've been watching, Miles Sanders has been watching for a while. I mean, even this year, he had his chance. He had his chance in college. Get out of the shadow of Saquon Barkley, run downfield, do whatever you got to do, and show off his talent. And he got drafted by the Eagles, and he has a huge ceiling, a huge chance to really do something with his career in this city for this team, for the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, so my plan for the Philadelphia Eagles, for these 2 draft picks, for these 2 guys, they will be starters later in their careers. Right now, they're going to be guys they're going to be coming in and playing. Not saying they're not playing. They're going to play. Both of them are playing this year. But I'm saying for the future, when Alshon leaves, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is going to be that new intermediate 50-50 ball catcher wide receiver, and Miles Sanders will be the new face of the Philadelphia Eagles in that backfield with Carson Wentz right in front of them. And that's really it, guys. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of both of these guys when we drafted them and how you think the future pans out for both of them. Got a huge feeling that this is going to be a real special offense, and the future is very bright for the Philadelphia Eagles for years to come. I will see you guys later. Shea Squad up. Fly, let's fly.